Once upon a time, there lived a very special
unicorn. Why can't we be friends anymore?
It said I had friends in Maritime Bay. Hi, new friend. I'm looking out for you.
Morning, Sheriff Hitch.
This one's a job for Hitch and Hitch only.
What is up, every pony?
Hip, hip, hooray!
Your Graceful Highness.
Just call me Sam. Okay, well, this day just got a whole lot more interesting.
Wow, it is gorgeous.
That pony is trouble. From ponies like that.
Meet anyone of you, the thing to do is run away.
That whole unity stuff was just a fool's bedtime story.
We are all in danger.
Troops, on to Bridal Line!
No pony has magic.
Now.
It's not the crystals that need to be brought together. It's us. We can choose friendship.
We are going to make the real Crystal Bright house perfect. Becoming a total nightmare roommate.
Not now, Bunnycorns. The only thing I'm hungry for is justice. It's Dragon Sally, it's Monster!
Shame that wasn't Pinkie Pie, so it could have been a cool reference.
Family is just a fancy word for ponies that always stick together. Your friends can be a family you choose. And Sunny, hoof to heart, I know you'll find that someday.
I already did, Dad.
So that's the introductory. Hope you like that. Oh, thank you. Woo! Now let's get on to the juicy stuff. So first of all, we're going to be talking a little about the characters in each one. So when I introduce each of the characters, I want you to give your biggest cheer for your favorite character. They'll come up one at a time. And don't worry, I've included a particular one right at the end. So don't worry, I haven't missed it out. So first of all, give your hopes high for Izzy Moonbow. Yeah, I see you right there. Yeah, I got 4 words for you. Magic Wing Feather Mayonnaise!
Big ball! Big ball!
Yeah, you all got the motto. Yeah, that's really good. Now let's just talk a little about Izzy. First of all, she's childish. Like, I wouldn't call her like really childish and like babyish. She's childish in a really fun way. She's like a little bit of all of us after all, and we're all creative. And that brings us on to the motivational. Yeah, she's inventive, she knows her stuff, and we even saw a little bit of that in the movie when she was in that tree of her own house. She turned it into like a big playhouse, and that's like how I like to describe it. And last of all, she's just endearing. She's just a really adorable character. I think most of us can really just find her really cute. And her mane is just really frazzly, it really suits her characteristic well. And here's a little fact for you all. And I think there's a little element of Izzy in all of us. Because, you know, we were all just children at one point, and we went just wild with our imaginations. And I think Izzy is a really good embodiment of that. And she just defines her magnificently, and even judging by her cutie mark with the heart and the buttons, she is made for like the creative lifestyle. And now, here comes the next character, and it is, make sure you cheer for, Pit Petals! A little bit less than last time. Yeah, I can understand that, but wow, what an extroverted social media star like myself. I wouldn't like to brag, but she is quite the really eccentric type. She's really authentic. And here's some more. She's extroverted, and you know, we all would like to be like her, because she knows her stuff. She's always going around the several heights in her big city. She knows everything she wants to do. She's always keeping up with the content. Keeping up with the content. And she's upbeat, she's always positive. Like, no matter what episode or tell episode or what kind of story she's in, she's always the enthusiastic type. She's a really nice girl to be around. And last of all, she's just a chick. She's really elegant and she always dresses up so beautifully. Explained by the tiara on her head. It's golden, like she grew up with the big golden lifestyle in Zephyr Heights. And here's another little fact for you all, and I apologize in advance. She used to be my least favorite. Yeah.
That is great because I totally despised her in the movie, but when she came out in Tale, I was like, oh hell, the almighty Pip who's changed her way.
That is exactly my own opinion. I despised her a lot in the movie because I thought she was just egocentric a lot of the time, and she was always on her phone and making fun of Zip, even when she's the younger sister. Like, imagine that, your younger sibling taking the mick out of you. Would you feel comfortable with that? Would any of you feel comfortable with your younger sibling just mocking you?
Well, I'm the youngest sibling, so that's my job.
I'm the oldest, I'm the oldest
I'm the youngest sibling, I'm the younger one, but I'm the more calm one. I'm me and my brother. My brother's more of the picky type, and I'm more of the chill type.
At least that you have my respect, man. And now, here comes the next character. Make sure you cheer on. This is the main character, Sunny Star Scout! Oh man, she is, I think she is my favorite girl character crush in this one. She was just so cute in the movie and she is so optimistic in every episode she's in. The stories that she's featured in, she always puts her heart into it. And especially taking after Argyle as well. Her father, now that he's gone, she has her own responsibility. And she's following her own path and, you know, she's just going along with the flow. Now here's just 3 things for you all. She's an idealist, like she knows what she wants to do, she's always on her hooves, and whenever she puts her mind to something, she is determined to go for it. She's optimistic as well, like I just said, she's always looking forward towards the future, she doesn't look back, and she's always making sure she's on her eye on the prize in the future. And lastly, she's just wholehearted. You can't hate Sunny, I'm sorry. If there's anyone here that hates Sunny, oh. Because she's just a really gentle character, and we can all love her. And here's another fact for you all. Sunny and Twilight are the perfect protagonists for their own shows. Because you know, we had Generation 4 with Twilight Sparkle, and now we've got Generation 5 with Sunny Star Scout. And they are kind of intertwining with each other, and they are perfect protagonists because each of them represent their own spin on the show. Like Twilight was introverted at the start, but after like a few seasons, she grew into like a really big character and she was really dependable. With Sunny, on the other hand, she already knew her stuff when she was in the movie, because she learned it from her father. And I think Argyle is just a big star in this one. She owes it all to him. But this Sunny song reminds me of a song that she sang in the first movie, and it was the first song in the film. And do you all know what that is?
Gonna Be My Day.
Gonna Be My Day. Yes. So I've got a karaoke version. So if there's anyone here that would love to sing the song, you're welcome to come up here. So come on, people. Let's give it up for this first song here. It's gonna be my day.
The morning sun, no time to chat, I gotta run, 'cause I got places to be. So much to do, excited, yes, and nervous too. A change is starting with me. I never worry about upsetting parts, hard at hearts. Oh, wonder will I belong?
Come on, everybody.
I've been up, I'm calling their bluff. I'll never get lost in the rain. There's something inside, burns bigger than a fire, shines out of me, lighting the way. Gonna be my day. 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 Hey there, hello. The friends to meet, the friends I know. Today you answer my call. Hello.
Everybody there?
Instead of hiding, instead of staying stuck inside, instead of building your wall. Come on and party with me, join the band, understand, we'll always sing the song. I've heard it enough, I'm calling their bluff, I'll never get
done, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause for that. Ah, that was wonderful, wasn't it? It's Gonna Be My Day is probably my #1 favorite song of the film. It's just really positive, it's just exuberant, and the flow is just really tiny. And now we come to the last half of the characters. Now, everyone, put your hooves high for Zip Storm! Now, that is the loudest cheer I've got. Zip is certainly very likable. Oh, she's comparable to Rainbow Dash in a sense, because they're both enthusiastic, they're both like really determined to do their thing. And Zip is a little bit of a biologist of some sort. She loves her science, but I wish we kind of can see more of that in the future to come. And here we go. She's charismatic. She's really inspiring, I would say, because even when she moved into Maritime Bay, I thought that she has inspired a lot of young fillies and mares, because they always depend upon her. And even in the Make Your Mark special, she was the main character of that special, and I loved her for that because her character just shined the most. She's assertive as well. Like, she doesn't care when to reassert herself. She knows when to how do I describe it? She knows how to put her foot forward, and she knows when to stop doing and tell her friends to do the right thing as well. And she's reserved as well, because she always has a calm mind, and she's really relaxed. And she didn't really like the uphill life like Pip, and she prefers the more quieter life. And here's another fact for you all. Please excuse me and apologize again. I think she's better than Rainbow Dash. Who here thinks she's better than Rainbow Dash? Yes, I'm so glad to hear that there's other people out here that love her more than Rainbow Dash, because to be honest, Rainbow Dash is just, I wouldn't really call her a failure, because I know there would be people here who are like Rainbow Dash, but to be honest, Zip Storm is the perfect embodiment of what Rainbow Dash should have been.
Yeah, because Rainbow Dash was 20% cooler, man, 20%, oh, that stuff, awesome, and didn't really slow down a lot.
Yes,
Zip kind of slows down at certain points for her friends.
Alright everyone, please, I want to hear the biggest cheer. If you thought the Zip Storm was the biggest cheer, please everyone, give it high for my boy Hitch Trail. Hitchy. Oh, I love him so much. He's my favorite. He's my #1 character. And I'm so flipping glad that Hasbro finally managed to crawl out of their heads and get a male character in the main cast. Because the male characters in the franchise have been kind of lacking in at least recent years. Like Generation 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Even in 4 they had some more cameos, but now we have finally acknowledgement of male characters into MLP, and it's so happy that we managed to get one in Generation 5. Now, first of all, he is loyal. Now, you would say that he is comparable to Rainbow Dash, but I'd like to disagree. He is more like Applejack and Fluttershy. He's really loyal to his friends, he's headstrong, and even when he had that argument with Sunny in the movie, he knew he had to put her in her place because she was just going a bit out of control. And even though he wanted to do the right thing as well, he had to keep his mind for the town as well. He's determined as well, and he's also honest in a way, because he's never afraid to tell the truth. And yeah, he's just got a big brain. He's really smart as well. He may kind of be dumb, he may be a bit more dumb in the Telltale and the Make Your Marks, but I think he's doing a pretty good job. Now here's something else for you all. Hitch deserves the love as much as the girls.
Yeah, that is true. They kind of put him out of a lot of the merchandise. It's like where's the Hitch? Where's the sheriff of the town?
That's exactly what I was thinking as well. Because as much as Pip, Izzy, and Hitch, Sunny, and the others love to get the marketing as well, it's such a shame that Hitch is kind of left out in all of that, because I hardly see any merch of Hitch anywhere, and I'm so glad to have him on the table here today. So Hitch deserves as much equal love as the girls, because he's adorable and he's also handsome. That's just my
and he's financially stable.
Huh?
He's financially stable too.
Yeah, he is. He's got a perfect maid. He's financially stable. He's got paid off mortgage.
And can we talk about his chin? That is
absolutely.
We are going to be getting to that, mate. Trust me. really is, especially with Sparky.
yeah.
I can't wait to see more of him as well. His relationship with Sparky is, I love him so much. And now we come to the final character, because, oh man, I know there's going to be a lot of people here that may love this particular character. Camera, is it? Oh. Okay, then I got that one, it's fine. And now we come to the final character, and now this is a character that I despise, but I know a lot of you may like him, so give your best cheer for Sprout Cloverleaf.
Sprout did nothing wrong!
Oh yes he did, mates. Now, this is kind of a big trouble for me, like being here in front of everyone and knowing people that love Sprout. I gotta admit, I do hate him, but I do like his character, because he always knew what he was standing for. Now let's give him some positive notes for once. He is cunning, like he knows his way around the town as much as Hitch. He may be a bit more silly, but he is like really mischievous, and in his presence in the movie with Phyllis and with his mother, he may have been egged on by his mother to like become the person that he is today, and I wouldn't really blame him for that. Yeah. He's persistent, he always pushes through his troubles, and he's reserved as well, as much as Sid. Like he keeps his mind, but he may have like lost his mind at some point at the end of the movie, and that's what kind of may have turned him off for me. And lastly, Sprout has a long way to go for forgiveness. And for those of you saying that Hitch did nothing really bad or wrong, I would like to digress again. Because did you know how much trouble he caused in the movie? He nearly killed like a whole bunch of ponies. He put a town into danger. He brainwashed them. And, oh my god, he obviously should...
The lighthouse, we've got to not forget what he did to the lighthouse.
He destroyed Sunny's home, and basically Sunny's whole memories with her, with Argyle. Like, how can anyone really forgive him?
That is total killing the forgiveness entirely.
Yeah, to be honest. I am all for him being having a redemption arc, but it just needs to be done in the proper way with the best descriptions for him to actually become a better character in the future. And I believe he will.
You do bad things for good reasons.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. But I know there's one thing that I do love about Sprout, and I'm sure you're all aware. You all know what it is. I'm sure that
I feel sorry for those below us who are about to.
Oh, give it all your all, maybe. Stop. So, Angry Mob, eh? I would say that it's probably it's arguably the most catchy song of the whole film. Like, there's no argument with that at all. So, is there any male ponies right here that want to sing Sprouts? Because I guess if you do, then you'll get the spotlight of a lifetime, getting all the mobs in here, getting everyone to say what you want. Does anyone want to do that? No, it's all, and it's all right. But I'm sure that all of you are going to love this song to bits. So here we go.
Now it's not the time to be complacent. We should do something. Something is lurking, something is near, something is feeling stranger, stirring up discord, whipping up fear, whispering softly, danger, outsiders creep up so insane, wings listening, horns are ready, think what they could do to the status quo. Oh no! They're gonna steal, plunder, and pillage, they're gonna take over the village, they're gonna sit on your pumps and do nothing away, let's enter a blind, irrational state. Better get nervous, better get tense, better not let them catch you thinking. Feelings intense, this is no time for sober thinking. Angry. Sharpen your senses, sharpen your tongues, sharpen your moral indignation. Gather in groups and ready your lungs. Hollow with pent-up aggravation. Come on, let's go. Angry. Black and white, that's your pony right. Time to lift your names and proudly throng. Numbers make you strong, millions can be wrong, especially when they're screaming loudly. You might not have a pay to borrow. Are you sad with your sorrow? Are you scared about tomorrow? Well,
all gonna work out painlessly. If you follow my orders, what are we? We're an angry mob. I said, what are we? We're an angry mob. Look at this call. Look at that guy. Angry, angry. Angry, angry. Angry, angry mob. Well done, everybody. That was the best. Well done. Oh man, that was one of the best song performances I could have gotten. That was well done, everyone. So now we move on to actually the really good stuff, because we're going to be starting off with something that I like to call an ambitious beginning, and that is the movie itself. Who remembers when it came out in 2021?
Last year, September 24th sometime or something.
Yeah, it's September. And literally, the Make Your Mark series was premiered a year after this. And I would say that it's done a really great job of organizing itself. Now, this was one of the posters as well. And here's some stuff that I would like to say. A New Generation was more about the story rather than the music. Now, don't get me wrong, the music is really good, and every single song in the movie is special in its own way. But I would say that the story was the more important part, because the story was really sweet and heartwarming. It opened us all up to a new generation in the perfect way, and we got to know a lot of new characters. And I would, it's just this movie is just the perfect one. If anyone wants to get into My Little Pony as well, it introduces a new era of MLP perfectly in a suitable way, because you may say that the decision to collaborate with Netflix and Hasbro may have been a bad decision, but judging from the style and the way they presented themselves with the plot in the movie, I say that it did a brilliant job of presenting itself. And it wasn't really that, it was ambitious, but it wasn't really ambitious for it to get a hold of it, so get too big for its own good. Yeah, that's the word, right? It's one of the highest rated films in MLP as well. It's the most watched as well, because that's not a lie. In October, it was the #1 watched Netflix film in October. Now if that isn't proof enough for you that this generation is worthy of attention as well, then I don't know what to say. And the movie can be vastly relatable to our own world as well, because damn, the political undertones and statements that were made in this film, it's like another movie in itself. Because with Sprout's behavior and the way Sunny exerts herself at the end and gives the speech before becoming an alicorn, it just suits the movie really well. And I think that's the real shining gem of this film, because it's relatable to our own world and it's realistic as well. If these ponies were all of us, we would find this. I think I would find this movie more enjoyable, nonetheless. And here's just some concept arts for you all to enjoy of what the movie was going to look like. And this was just the opening scene. The main 6 were also featured, and I think that the opening scene could have been more vastly mature. We got the evil from Rarity right there. Instead of all green, it's all purple. She's properly antagonistic. And now look at this. This is what our characters were going to look like before they were actually produced for the movie. Here's what Zip Storm was going to look like. She wasn't all white, she was going to be blue and purple. And she even had a different hairstyle. But do you think that all suits her, or does the sharp one do?
The sharp one definitely does. It gives her more of a vibrant vibe about straight up.
Yes, she looks more colourful in that way. And then we also have Argyle Starshine. And he's not blue. Oh my god, that's an offense. But I think with Sunny pictured in there as well, they would make a more relatable, father and daughter relationship. They look so adorable together, and they look so sweet. And even with Argyle doing his studying, he knows more about how this Equestria came to be. That is a mystery to come one day as well. And behold, what do you think this is?
Oh, isn't that supposed to be one of the stage sets that was supposed to be one of the cut-out scenes of the movie?
You are correct, my man, because this originally was going to be Pip's whole stage for her performance with Glowing Up. Can you, in the movie we got a whole arch room, But would you rather want this?
Oh my.
Like a whole stadium of crowds, and with Pip in the middle, and when she gets exposed for having strings and not an actual flying, oh god, the reception for that would have been disastrous in front of that whole big crowd. And here's another one. This was going to be another kind of plot point in the movie. And if you would try and argue that these would have been the elements of harmony, and that middle one would have been a seventh element, like that is kind of a really controversial choice there. And I'm kind of glad that they didn't go with this, because, yeah, they don't have to depend too much on Generation 4 material to make a new generation. Because Generation 5 is kind of related to Generation 4 in a way, and yeah, I understand that the continuity issues are part of the problem, but I really honestly couldn't care less, because I'm just trying to enjoy it for the new generation that it is, and not something previous, because obviously Friendship is Magic has ended. And here's another one, and this was going to be Zephyrites. And this is kind of like sort of similar to the one we got in the movie, but all of these artworks are just fabulous in their own way. And we would have gone ponies dressing up in some sorts for the more royal celebration. And, oh boy, this is another song. And remember when I said Pip's glowing up and such? Oh, who likes that song as well?
Yeah.
Oh, so is there anyone here that would like to sing Glowing Up for me? Anyone? No, not at all. That's all right with me. So, and I have to say that Glowing Up is probably my second favorite song. And now we're going to experience it. So, come on, everyone, give it up. There she is. Let's go. Doesn't it make you want to swing? We got the lights, we're coming stronger, we're getting together. If you want to go inside your mind, we got the lights, we're getting stronger, we're getting together. If you want me, you can paint the sky. Going up, kind of love, dip and slide through the cut. Going up, kind of love, we say hi, you say one. Going up, kind of love, dip and slide through the cut. Going up, kind of love, we say hi, you say one. When I've been, you say I'm different, put a look in my skin. It doesn't feel right, my name is tie-dye. I just have to sunrise. Things are like we used to, we take what we've been through, and we can feel brand new. I know I am a fighter. I feel the fire, I'm shining brighter. We got the light, we're coming stronger, we're winning together. If you want to go inside your mind, we got the light, we're playing longer, we're getting together. If you want me, you can paint the sky. Come on up, kind of love, dip and slide through the cut. Growing up, kind of love, we say hi, you say what? Going up, kind of love, dip and slide through the cut. Going up, kind of love, we say hi, you say what? One more time. We say hi, you say what? Kind of love, we slide through the cut. Kind of love, we say hi, you say what? Well done, everyone. And now we're moving on to the next part. So we've all seen the movie. I'm sure we've all loved it of some sorts. But then there was kind of a catastrophe going downhill. And I'm sure a lot of you would have thought the same way, because this is something that I like to call the rocky middle. And it's especially concerning Tell Your Tale and the Make Your Mark. So how about we talk about Tell Your Tale first? Oh man, the YouTube series, and believe me, I hated it as well when I first announced it, because, oh boy, the art style, doesn't it look goofy, and it's wacky as well. But I understand that it's for kids as well, but I'm sure we've all had a good laugh at how silly they all look, because of the size of Zip's wings as well. Izzy's hairstyle, it just got ruined. It looks flat and just all poofy now. But now with Sunny's hairstyle, it's really thick, and I'm sure you're all aware of the chin. Yeah, that's undeniable. And doesn't Pip's smile remind you of anyone? Sans from Undertale.
That does. They made so many references and memes about Pip and Sans and just put the glowing blue eye. It's like,
I can understand that as well. It was just crazy on Twitter and in the whole fandom. But since this whole panel is going to be about the positives, let me just lay it down for you what I think about Tell Your Tale. First of all, Tell Your Tale is delightful for all ages, and not just kids, because I'm sure we can all relate to all of this, because it's only 5 minutes on YouTube, and besides, it's all for all the ranges. Everyone can enjoy it, adults, kids, and I'm sure, yeah, it's made for YouTube kids, but that's not going to stop any of us from just watching it, and I'm sure we can all have a good laugh from it. And each episode is like its own immersive adventure. Now this is something that I can really appreciate about Generation 5 with Tell Your Tale. Because each episode, we have different adventures and stories that get involved with every single main 5, and even all of the background characters getting involved. Oh man, it's kind of good that we get to focus on different characters, sides, backgrounds, and not just the main ones as well, because every episode is really unique. And yeah, like I said, the show is easily accessible and it smoothly expands the audience. Now this is a good believable point because the show is easily accessible. Everyone has the internet and everyone knows YouTube and they can easily watch it for free. Yeah, you don't have to pay for Netflix like you just said. And yeah, it smoothly expands the audience. It's not just for babies, it can easily go up to more higher adults as well. And here's another one. Another art style allows the team to diversify their potential. Because, we had Generation 5 of 2 different styles, the 2D cartoon, and we also have the 3D animation. But this one is a kind of unique and special perspective, because, all the animators have to, diversify their, CVs and everything, and this increases their potential to, do something new for once. And, I'm pretty sure that the whole team had a very good time making these episodes. And especially with 70 episodes nearly released. We're only up to the 30th one, but that brings us on to something. It's not a song, but it's more of an episode watch. So, and now one of you will get to pick which episode we will watch. So, there they all are. We have all of them currently right here. And so, I need hopes up if anyone wants to pick an episode. So, who looks more enthusiastic for this one? Kiki, I've been with you all day, I don't need you again. No, but I'm glad you're here. Oh, what do you want?
Nightmare Night Party.
Nightmare Night Party. And shocker, since I've been at the con, I haven't watched this one yet. But shall this be like an official reaction or some sorts?
We got camera on.
Yeah, we do. But yeah, we'll do it for Nightmare Night Party. And don't worry, I have the episodes all right here. The 30th one. Oh boy, and now this is going to be an official reaction, I suppose. It's my first time watching it, and I'm hoping you all will enjoy it as well. Here we go.
For a Nightmare Night Frighten Show!
Let's go.
Let's kick off with the triplets of terror. Aw, adorable, right? Princess Severina is clear for takeoff.
Oh, that was really fancy, doesn't it?
Oh,
wonderful.
It's the Random Rapunzel.
Oh, we have Rufus going on here.
Here's it as...
Yeah, my boy. He's got some awesome.
But with a mustache.
remind you of someone? It's Nightmare Sunny. Boy, I'm sure that would have blown your minds. And thank God her ears are there. Good.
Here comes Izzy.
Oh dear. Cupcake vibes.
And next to the stage, we have Main Melody's very own Yaz.
Oh, someone's feeling the others. Whoa, now it begins. Oh, Missy.
What do I do? Yaz, come
Oh, family.
whatever this is.
But I think it's very good that show go on. She's so positive and enthusiastic.
Where is it?
Why don't we just boo her whenever she's on screen? Whoa.
Flying snail? Ugh. This place has really gone downhill. Ugh. Anyway, tell me the plan again, Misty. First, I need to get these ponies to use their magic so we can figure out how it works.
And she just cut her off. She's very rude much.
You really need to stop doing that. It throws me.
Nah, encourage Misty. Her Melanie laugh is cute.
Oh, every pony looks great. Now, let's get the party started. Hey! It's kind of creepy.
Oh, there's a song, eh?
So call your favorite ghoulies.
If anyone knows the words, go ahead and join on. The visuals are all nice. I wonder what her colour is. Her colour's Hey, did you see that? That was a little smiley faces.
Everybody stay calm. We can fix this. No one loves ruining a party as much as I do, Misty. But I'm here to see them use their magic. Remember? Waiting for it?
Then why isn't she dressed up in a costume? She's a party pooper. Oh, it's a bloody bubbles.
Oh no, it's decoration. Don't worry, Sid.
Is he safe today?
Watch out! I've seen all I need to see. Look at this chaos. Once I have that dragon fire, none of these ponies could ever challenge me. And Misty, don't dawdle over me this time.
Oh, she's a really restricted mother.
All right, now, Izzy.
It's just wonderful to see all the ponies just gathering and working together. And that's really defines friendship.
Yes, you know what to do.
Yeah, never mind the bubbles, let's just continue with the party. Well done! That was a really nice episode of mine. Oh, now that was my first time watching that episode, and I think it was really great. How did you all find it?
Nightmare Sunny goes hard.
Who?
Nightmare Sunny!
Ah, Nightmare Sunny, yeah. What a reference that is, and oh, that's definitely going to turn some heads in the future. And now we come on to the next part of this of the Rocky Middle, and it's called the Make Your Marks one. Now with Chapter 2 as the special as well. Oh, the special. Who here actually likes the special? Woo. And I'm sure there are plenty of people that kind of weren't on really the same fence as it. But to me, I did a review on the special, and I thought it was actually decent in a way, because it did the characters really well, and even though the story may have been rushed and anticlimactic at the end, the special was worth it in the end, and it flew nicely into Chapter 2. And Chapter 2 so far, I'm not going to be revealing any spoilers, because yeah, I'm only 4 episodes in. But damn, it's a marvelous series so far, and I'm going to love it for what it is. And now here we go on to what we want. The special is brilliant on further developing the characterizations. Yeah, like I just said, Zip is the spotlight of the special, and maybe that was the right choice, because then they're switching on from different characters so that each character gets a spotlight, and with Zip being the main star of the special, and along with Hitch finding the dragon egg, and soon enough revealing Sparky. Oh, what an adorable cameo, and Zip just shined through the most. Izzy and Pip kind of took my back seat. They weren't really developed much, I'll have to admit.
I mean, if you look at the first, you said you watched the first 4 episodes. If you look at sort of the first half, you see each of the episodes seems to be focused on a different character or group of characters. I'm going to one episode.
Right.
Then
it's good that Chapter 2 is doing more of that. And it also relates to older generations and newer generations. Now, yeah, this is something that I like to talk about, because with all the generations, you know, they did it in a serialized format. And it seems that Chapter 2 is doing the same thing. And honestly, I find that more engaging than just individual episodes. And yeah, that's what I meant here. A serialized format allows for bigger and more gripping storytelling, because they can take their time with the story and just gradually hyping it up before it just climaxes emotionally and bigger at the end. Instead of just waiting 26 odd episodes just to get to a final episode that doesn't really pay off much. I'm sorry, friendship is magic. But some finales were great, but in the end, with season 9, the ending of the end was a bit meh. But the last problem for it was amazing. And I'm so glad that Generation 5 is taking a different approach to this kind of a scheduling. And the 3D style is a wonderful change from the usual 2D. Like I just said, the 2D for Telltale is perfect for kids and for anyone that wants to experience free programming. But for the Netflix series, it does its job well with the 3D-ness. And even though the style may be a bit more dodgy than what it was in the movie, fresh and just slick, it still maintains the same style, and at least it's glossy and it really feels a bit cartoonish, and it's not overly realistic. And now, here comes the interesting part of this panel, and it's the one thing that I've been excited for, because it relates to these 4 things on the table right now. Because 4 people that I'm going to choose from the audience. No, wait, wrong thing. Damn it. Well, anyway, these are just, before we get to the quiz, these are 4 things. 10 minutes are well, here's some continuity stuff for you, because look, there's the crown, that's purple on Haven's head, but then in the movie it was blue. And yeah, this was in a flashback, so why is it purple and not blue like in the movie? And here's Sunny in another past episode where her hair is rainbow, but in the movie, it was plain purple. So Hasbro really need to get their stuff sorted with this. And here's another one. Can you spot what's wrong with this picture?
There he is.
What is it? Can you see it closer?
Yeah.
Look at that. What is that?
Oh my goodness.
It's an unfinished pony. That Netflix old Hasbro didn't even bother finishing. Oh my God, Slender Pony is back.
maybe it's a statue.
Oh no, it's not a statue because it was moving. Oh. It's in a split second, but you'll find it when Hitches kind of steals the phone. And also the most famous. Watch it. And look, the ears are gone. Oh, that's just been bugging me the most, in honesty. And now we come to the quiz that I've been wanting to do, and hopefully this won't take too long. So I'm going to need 4 people from the audience that want to try and win these 4 prizes, and there'll be first pick on whoever gets first place. So that'll be the last thing. All right, you can come up here. Yeah, like a desk over here. Yeah. And anyone else? Go on, my man. Come up here. And anyone else that wants to join? Go on, Louise. Who from the back there? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a time, find the tail of its squirrels, they go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's you on the left with the Fluttershy. Come on, guys, give them a hand. All right, so each of you will get each of these papers, and you'll be writing your answers down. No way, I've got pens right here. And one for each of you, and there's one spare. So remember, there's no cheating and no sharing your answers with anyone else. So there will be like a 20-second timer. Don't worry, I'll decide when. So, here's the pens. Sorry. There you go. So there will be 14 questions in total. And whoever gets first place gets to choose between four Maze 5 figurines, Sunny's lantern, a puzzle box, and the album, the New Generation album. So here we go. So all of you are allowed to compete, but just don't shout out the answers, okay? So question 1. What is the name of Jazz Host's dancing partner? Is it Rocky Rift, Looper Note, or Mustang Tune? So one of those will be it. Do any of you know who it is? So just don't shout it out. Now his name does get mentioned a few times, but I'm sure you will all notice, and his second name did get revealed. All right, question 2. In A New Generation, what color is Pip's sparkle? And there's no choices for this one. This is a memory question. Memorize the answer from the movie. What color is Pip's sparkle? Like in that campfire scene where Izzy reveals it to her. And it's her 6th favorite color. She actively shouts that out. And question 3. Who is Sprout's new voice actor taking over Ken Jeong? Is it Anthony Wyatt, Matthew Sterling, or Joshua Graham? One of these is an actual actor, is an actual voice actor. The other two are fake. So which one is the real one? Who is the real takeover for Sprout Cloverleaf? And don't worry, all the answers will be revealed at the end of all the questions. You got it? Okay, next one, memory. In the Make Your Mark special, which character said this line? It will also be on the paper. The magic from the Unity crystals in the Bright House is new to all of us. Who said that line? The magic from the Unity crystals in the Bright House is new to all of us. Who said that line? I hope you got it. Next memory question. What color is the flower charm on Posy Bloom's pearl necklace? Yep, it's hidden from you. It's not any of these. It's an actual charm on the front. So what color is that flower on her necklace? Who here likes Posy?
Racist horse.
Oh, but not more racist as Sprout, mind you.
Yeah.
But she's actually quite likable, I would say. It's number 6, another multiple choice. In Tell Your Tale, you saw all the episodes, but can you remember? What is the title of the 7th episode? Is it Fool Me Once, The Game is a Hoof, or Main Melody? Which of those is the title of the 7th episode? So write the titles all on. And these 3 episodes are actually 3 of my all-time favorites. Here we go for question 7. And I said this one out loud before. What was Sunny Starscout's original surname? Is it Starbeam, Starshine, or Starglow? One of those is the real original surname. Before Sunny Starscout became a thing, this was what she was going to be called. Okay, here's another multiple choice. Yeah, Sprout is just admiring Hitch's glory there. On Hitch's calendar, which occupation did we not see him dressed up as? So which picture did we not see him on the calendar? Was it a chef, a sailor, or a fireman? 2 of those are real, but one of them is not, and we need the one that is not on the calendar. Great job, guys. Number 9. Now think carefully for this one. In the music video for Fit Right In, that was going to be the song before I got the 10 minutes. Which main five members' basketball, when thrown, goes into the net? So this is how a unicorn hoops. When they throw the ball, which one of those basketball goes into the hoop? So be aware of this one, I may catch you out. Number 10, in the Make Your Mark special, how many times does Queen Haven call Zip's phone? So basically, how many times does Zip's mother call Zip's phone in total? And yes, it does include the times she comes up, because that's technically a call. All right, 4 more questions. Now this is another memory. Now you've got plenty of choices for this one. Which main six's cutie mark does Sunny not have as a badge on her saddlebag? The badges are hidden from you, but which main six's cutie mark does she not have as a badge? Three of the main 6 do, but which one, you can pick any of the 3 from on her saddlebag. Which one of them is not? You okay? And now, another multiple choice. Now, this one may fire up some bridges. In A New Generation, which Gen 4 treasure was seen in Argyle's study? The study room is just in you there. Is it the Bloodstone Scepter, the Staff of Sameness, or Rainbow's Wonderbolt's pin? Which of those was seen in Argyle's study? And no, I wasn't going to go for Argyle's bell, because everyone knows that one, but I saw another one that was featured in the study room. Now think really good for this one. This is a tricky one. We've got the Staff of Sameness with Starlight, the Dragon Lord Ember's Bloodstone Scepter, and Rainbow's Wonderbolt's pin. Okay? Now another memory question. What is the colour of Petal's phone grip? Like where she places her hook on the back of her phone. What is the colour of that grip? But I'm sure it can all relate to the whole colour of Sega Heights. That's just a little hint for you. And with the final question, and don't worry, the answers are all censored right here. In A New Generation, which location was featured on the station board? So which of these locations was featured on the board? Was it Las Pegasus, Manhattan, or Cloudsdale? Which one of those featured on the destination board? Okay, guys. You got them all? All right, so here come the answers. And yeah, here they come. So just give yourself a tick for any one of them you got right and a cross for any wrong, and then type in your total score at the end. So the name of Jazz's Hook's partner was Rocky Rift. And there he is right there in the special. Number 2, it was Aquamarine. And here's a little clip just to remind you all, because in case that picture there isn't enough proof. Here it is.
I know. Come on. Do they look like enemies to you? My sparkle is aquamarine. That's like my sister's color.
There you go. That's the proof there for you for that question. And number 3, it was Joshua Graham. And there's his Twitter if you want to go and follow him. And he does a whole bunch of stuff from a range of different shows. And number 4 was Zip Storm said that line. They said the line for that one. And here's just the proof for that.
Thank you, Princess Zip. Zip, just call me Zip, and
Here it
don't
comes.
worry about it. The magic from the Unity crystals in the Bright House is new to all of us. It takes practice.
I'll just dash through the answers, okay? Okay, now we're just going to dash through the answers so we can just wrap this up, okay? It was green. There it is. It was green right at the bottom. But it's weird with the pearls being green. But it was foamy once. And there's the 7th review. And it was Stunning Starshine. There it is on the newspaper. It's a little Easter egg. And it was a chef that was not featured on the calendar. There he is, a fireman and a sailor as well. Very fabulous pictures. And no one's basketball went into the hoop. No one did. I would show, do I quickly show the proof? Yeah. Because watch carefully. It's all displayed in slow motion. Here we go. Now here it comes. Look, it doesn't go in. And neither does any of the others. So that's just a little hint for you all. None of them go in. Weird. Okay, here comes the next one. It was 3 times she called her phone. It was 3 times the phone. Here's the quick proof for you all. There's the first one. There's the second one. But this one she declined. And there's the third time. So that's 3 times she calls her phone. Okay, and here comes the rest. Either Applejack, Rarity, or Pinkie Pie. If you wrote any of those, you got it correct. Because there's Twilight, Bloodstone, and Rainbow on there. It was the Bloodstone Scepter. Because look right there, it's right there. It's right in the corner, right before they sent Sprout and Phyllis out of the house. Believe it or not, that is the Bloodstone Scepter. It's quite clear. And it was gold, the phone grip was. There it is. And the final answer, Manhattan. There it is on the board. Okay, guys. So, let's quickly wrap this up with the whole results. So, how many did you all get? What did you get? 8. 7. You got 7. 7. You got 7. And how many did you get?
I let myself down with 3.
You got 3?
I knew, in my head, something said green posy, and I put gold, and for the phone grip, and then I put gold case white grip.
So you got 3?
Yeah.
So it seems that you are the winner. Give him a hand, everyone. Well done. So then you can choose which prize you want. You got the album, a puzzle box, Sunny's lantern, or 4 figurines. It's your choice. I was gonna put like this as first place, but I might as well give you all the 3.
I would like all the horses, but I do collect music. Yes.
You can go to the CD then.
Yes.
There you go. Congratulations to him. So it was a tie between you two.
Yeah, tie.
So how about you two can come up here and like decide on a deal, and whatever is left, Louise will get.
Thank you, Jigsaw. Give the jigsaw.
Okay. Now the jigsaw is gone. And he's taking the lantern. Well done. And here you go, Louise.
Thank you.
Just for you.
Well done, everyone.
Sadly, that we didn't have enough time to like do my whole like hopes for the future and like why I think Generation 5 will be a big success. So there's all the information for you all. But yeah, I'm very hopeful that Generation 5 will be a very exciting thing. Can I just do this one last song?
We don't have time.
Don't. Alright. It's alright. I was going to play Everything Is Going to Be Okay from the Make Your Mark special song, just to like give you all a bit of hope, like everything is going to be okay for Generation 5. You'll see. Everyone, this has been the Generation 5 panel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the toning. I hope you all had a great time and not me babbling too much. But thank you all so much, and I hope you all have a really great day. Oh yeah, you certainly can.
It's low quality camera.
We just play in the background.
Yeah, it's just the voice.
Do you want to get in there?
Can I get a photo of you with the Can I get a photo of you holding the thing?
You have to close this down.
It's very low quality because it's a Game Boy camera.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
But watching you on YouTube. Can you see that work called Battle?
And before the video ends, I would like to shout out my silver fluffbutt patrons, Comet Speed, Louise Wade, and Alex Smith, and my gold fluffbutt patron, the Pate and Grauer Fultrisky. Thank you so much for your love and support.